I think it's official that Henry Cejudo really lost his mind. So we all know a few weeks ago he lost the Song Yadong in a little weird controversial decision where he kept getting pokes in the eye, and Henry thought he was up on the scorecard, so he told the referee that he couldn't see. Referee stops the fight. Henry loses in unanimous decision. We all know that when he went to fight T.J. Dillashaw, right? He walked out with a crown and a cape. Then after beating TJ Dillashaw, right, he decides to retire, and then he comes back in 2023, and he has not won since then. And since he came back from his original retirement, he's retired twice more. Tried to retire after the Marab fight. He tried to retire after the Song Yadong fight. Okay, I'm just setting this up for this video that I'm going to play you guys today. So I'm scrolling on X, right? And this post comes up from Henry Cejudo. So what makes this super interesting is that it makes me feel like this is from the news. When I'm watching this, I think, oh, the news pulled up to this scene and they decided to interview Henry Cejudo, who just happened to be there, happened to be his neighbor, Turns out it's not the news interviewing him. It's more than likely his wife, right? It's more than likely Henry's wife. And what makes this super funny is Henry sleeps in gold silk pajamas. Henry Cejudo falls asleep in gold silk pajamas, right? Now, would I find this a little odd? It kind of gives me the vibes that Henry makes his wife call him like Triple C. You know what I mean? Or champion or something like that. Like, dude, that's a little embarrassing, dog. Like I just sleep like without a t-shirt and some shorts and maybe just like my underwear. You know what I mean? Like I'm ready to squabble at the nighttime. Henry's over there laid up in silk. He's like, call me Triple C, baby. Let's play what happened to Henry Cejudo today.
All of a sudden I see this car. Our neighborhood's kind of like a U, so I see this car coming, with a huge right turn, like freaking probably going 80 to 100 miles.
How the fuck does that happen, by the way? It says somebody was making a U-turn and they crashed into a house.
Next you know what, I hear this, a big sound, and a boom. I knew he had hit something.
There is no news cameras there. There's not a news camera. There's not a newscast. And it says MMA Junkie, right? So it makes me think, did he see this, call MMA Junkie and say, yo, I need to be back in the headlines, pull up, right? Or did his wife record this and then they sold it to MMA Junkie?
Somebody, I knew something had happened. He ended up hitting my neighbor.
Then wait a minute. Henry Cejudo's hair is gelled up. Henry's hair is gelled up. Didn't this happen at like 1 o'clock in the morning, Henry? Didn't you just say you were sleeping? Henry might have arranged this crime so that he could look good on camera. Did he say he was sleeping?
All of a sudden I see this car. Our neighborhood's kind of like a U, so I see this car coming, with a huge right turn, like freaking probably going 80 to 100 miles an hour. Next you know what, I hear this, a big sound, and a boom. I knew he had hit something.
All right, he didn't say he was asleep yet. Okay.
Or somebody, but I knew something had happened. He ended up hitting my neighbor's yard, and there's 4 passengers in there.
Real tattleteller. Like real life tattle. I don't think Marab would be over here tattletelling. I don't think he'd be like, hey brother, 2 people come out of car, brother. I don't see Marab doing that.
They couldn't get out. I mean, if you see inside this room, like if somebody was staying there, they'd be dead. All these kids are lucky to be alive. But anyways, they decided they all got out, struggled to get out little by little, and then one of them kind of got away. They eventually ended up getting them, but they all tried to get out of the car and they tried to struggle to.
I love how they have had like he's doing cameo shots on an active crime scene. He's like, yeah, you know what, Martha or whatever his wife's name is. I'm so convinced that he has his wife on scene. There's no way he called the MMA Junkie reporter to pull up to an active crime scene. This is his wife recording, and they sold this to MMA Junkie, okay? Bro, he's like, hey, Martha, back up a little bit. While they have this dude on the ground and they're arresting this dude, I'm going to walk in my silks, and we're going to button it up. We're going to look hella fly. This is how you get the Song Yadong rematch, Henry. Totally.
Try to get out of the car, and they try to struggle. They're struggling to get out. Once they got out, I told him, hey, you guys.
Why is the firefighter holding my boy down, bro?
Once
Like,
they got out, I told him, hey, you guys ain't going nowhere. Wayne tried to stop him, who's the owner of this house.
I
Like,
would
you
have
guys gotta,
dipped.
you know what I mean? You guys gotta be held accountable.
No way, bro, come on, dude. He can't stop being a fucking cringe lord even outside of the UFC.
Of this house is like, you guys gotta, you know what I mean? You guys gotta be held.
Look at him. He's standing there like, run. Like he wants bro to run. So bro, your cardio's ass. Marab gassed you out, bro. Come on.
Accountable for what just happened, and then he ends up cold-cocking my neighbor, and that's when I.
Oh my god, bro. He's like, yo, can I get in? Can I get in on your guys' little circle from my YouTube channel?
I had to step in, and pretty much the neighbors kind of came in. They all came in, somewhat to kind of fight the situation. Ended up dropping him, lifting him, dropping him, stopped him around a little bit, and
that doesn't seem very plausible, Henry. I'm not gonna lie, Henry. I'm not believing that you picked some of these kids up and smacked them around a little bit. You're still in your PJs and your hair is gelled the fuck up, okay?
Just pretty much control them with one arm.
Controlled them with one arm. Do you see this little face? Do you see this face that he's making? Bro, this can't be real. This can't be real. Henry, if you did all this, your wife was obviously there because she's here recording you now. Why didn't she record it? Bro, look at it. Bro, Henry is such a capper. He saw this happen and say, yo, Martha, pull up. We're gonna film a skit. We're gonna film a skit. I need this Song Ya Dong rematch right now, Martha. Yo, Henry's lost it. He's lost it, bro. He's not here. He's not here anymore.
So he wasn't that tough.
Like, are you for real, Henry? Are you for real? That was the fakest crime scene report I've ever seen. This is just a media stunt so Henry Cejudo can sit here and fight Song Yadong again. So Henry Cejudo can go and retire again, I guess. You know? Hey, Henry, I get it. You went about it the wrong way. Maybe, like, an assault, right? Like, maybe you could pull up on, like, a vicious gang brawling. You know what I mean? Something cool. Not somebody driving a car into a house, right? And he sat here and said there was 4 people, and he held one of them down, but there's no footage, and your hair is fine, and you're still in your silks, and your camerawoman who was with you decided to not get the footage. So like, none of this is adding up, okay? Why is MMA Junkie posting this? How much did MMA Junkie pay Henry Cejudo's Martha to post this? Hey, boys, peace. Peace.